Hello YouTube, and today I'm just going to be showing you a quick tutorial on Microsoft Paint. So basically what Paint is, it's like a sketch pad, but in Microsoft you can do really anything if you just put your head to it. Like, here's a very, very bad stickman, let's say. Um, and that's it, like. But obviously that's not, you don't want to be going around with things like this, do you? No. Okay, um, Okay, so here's just a quick thing. So if you, instead of rubbing it all out very slow and boring, you can just clear the image. But beware that this clears the whole entire thing. But yeah, it's handy when you make a complete mistake. So, I'm going to go to probably the most useful thing here. It's probably the straight line. Now, when you do this, the line is a bit kind of, as I like to call it, kind of like a staircase. It goes with pixels, so if you can have it straight, do it, and don't have it like that. That's really just to tell you if you're going wrong or not. So there, that's a completely perfect line. Okay. Or if you want to do a square, like a perfect square, you can do this. So basically it's like a line, but then you just drag it out. It's very easy to use. It can go up or you can go over here. You can do anything like that. Because let's just clear the image again. Now, so let's say I make another mistake. Oh, but let's just say, oh, I don't want this small square here. But I don't want to clear the whole image and I don't want to rub it out because I'll just make a mistake there. Simply do edit undo, but do be cautious that this only works 2 times. I cannot, if I make 3 mistakes, it will only rub out. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, and it probably won't do them. Oh well. But then it stops after a while. And yeah, so then we come to this is handy as well if you want to do a lot of lines. Let's say I want to do something like a windmill. That's not a windmill. Sorry. No, simply do that and oops. I did the whole thing. And it's kind of, I know this isn't a good windmill. I'm just trying to do this quick. Okay, definitely not. Okay, it's not really a windmill. Let's say an explosion. And that would have taken a lot longer if I was doing it with lines. Okay, that's not anything really. Okay, then paint. Now Microsoft Paint is handy. So here is red. That means the whole thing is red. So we'll just undo that now. I'll show you something else. So let's say if I didn't really finish the whole thing properly, I just finished to there. Even though it doesn't really, even though you have to finish the whole thing if you're doing, using this, but that doesn't matter. So let's say, so now if I want to paint this, the paint goes across the whole page. So it's really like a leak. Yeah. And another thing is, it's kind of, I like to call it fuzzle. I don't know what it's meant to be called. You can, it's nice if you did a rain effect or something like that. So we'll just clear image now again, and I'm just going to show you a circle. So if you're drawing a circle, yeah, you just really use this. It's nice, but it's kind of complicated to use if you're trying to get it in a certain position. So if you're ever trying to get something in a certain position, well, actually wait. Okay, so you can move this around. But you see the square here? That cannot go over a line, for example. Look. Now, because it carries it with it. See, it will only take, you know. Okay, I'll show you now. Okay. So can't go over a line. What I mean is by this. Okay, I didn't take the whole circle, but you know. Now see, that will not go over. So there's my square, and yeah, that will go over. That's another thing about paint. It has kind of all these little flaws. This just makes it bigger. Yeah, bigger. And this makes a line sticker. Okay, I'll just put in a magnifier there. Okay, so here's another thing. Now, if you're doing a line and you want to do a thick line, you have to go in line to this though, but it works in circle. And so let's say I select a thick line and then I go circle. I can do a thick line circle. Or if I want, I can do, this is another option in circle and square. I can do complete circle. There's loads of nice options here. This one is a bit of a tricky one. It's kind of a bend. So let's say I do a straight line and now it's on a bend. So I can do that, or I can bring it over here a bit. Bring it over here, but then a lot of people always go and then try and draw a straight line. And yeah, that's a bend. And let's do another bend. Okay, I've done that there, but then, oh god, I gotta try and draw another straight line, and that's what happens. So my way to do this is do this, and then do another bend. Yeah. So that's really it. Now, I'm just gonna show you a quick image that can be done with paint. If you ever go on YouTube, you might see people doing really magnificent paint drawings, and they really are class. And yeah, so I'm just gonna try attempt to do one. And that is what I done in about, I don't know, like 3 minutes. Oh, but it's so boring. It's not a very good picture. I'm very lazy. But yeah, there's an example of using a circle, bending lines. Sorry. I think it's get this off. There's a bending line, using colors, more bending lines, doing circles, using the kind of connector, and there's using the kind of things like that, yeah? See? Yeah, it's not a very good picture, so we use all the good old clear image. And thank you for watching. And this is Tech Tips for All, and goodbye.